Ooh. Yep, you guys can hear me. My volume's checked. All right, everybody. Happy Thursday. This show's edutainment. Education, entertainment. Smashing one for your entertainment purposes only, not financial advice. I don't know your financial situation, and I don't know what kind of trade you are, so that's why we're going to go through 3 different perspectives, and you can take your choice. It's like a choose-your-own-adventure book. Oh my gosh. Roar. Alright, 20 seconds. You gonna do the intro? Oh, 15 seconds. Oh, here comes another one. Here comes another one. Step it up. Here comes another one. Alright, everybody. Oh, Korean Hearts. We love it. Okay, who's gonna do the intro?
Me.
Okay.
Me.
And boom.
Welcome, Social Media World. I'm Catalina Lou, Alfred Gordon Lou, Cadence Lou, and this is an AMR starts right now.
Boom! Alright. Can I take over the show now?
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Oh,
Okay, everybody. Alright, today we're talking about Microsoft. It's part of the S&P 500. This is a moving and shaking company for today. With that said, the craziness continues. Let's just get to it. If you're an investor, you're looking at this, not looking at them.
Yes, you are. Look at that.
That guy's got a good haircut. Hey, does that guy look like that? Does that look like Daddy? Look at this. We're the same. Satel and Nadal, look at that. We're the same. Is that cool?
They're the same. They're the same.
All
They're
right.
the same. They're
Blue
the
lens
same.
filter. With that said, we're just going to skip to the charts because this is crazy.
Hi.
If you're a buy and hold investor, let's take a look at it. Hey. Okay, ladies. Obviously, they are having a lot of time. I'm going to kick you guys out, please, and thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. You can come for the closing. You come for the closing. All right, everybody. Whew. Sorry for that craziness. We are clearly in a downtrend. Today it is bouncing, but you wouldn't be able to tell that from this candle here. Look at this. This is not a pretty sight, but since February, bam, 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 below the moving average. Sellers took control. People started dumping this stock. As you can see, these are wick off bottoms. We don't like this 240. We don't like this 250. Investors are really trying to hold this stock up, but it is going down to the downside. Is this starting a curl? The momentum is really strong to the downside. So we'll see how strong it is. I want to see these candles get shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter, and hopefully piercing through. But I think we're going to have this little leveling before we get up. So I still think we could retest this 250. It'll consolidate into a really small candle. Then I'll call the reversal. But for right now, we are still in a downtrend. But in that candle, there are opportunities. And let's take a look at those opportunities. If you are a swing trader, you can get a good a good deal. And this is where I love to live as well. As you know, the markets go up and down, up and down. They have to. They got to do it. You just got to be able to track those up and down flows. So if we take a look at this, we definitely in the last week or so, we had some buying opportunities. And I'm going to zoom in because I can. Look at this. It's right here, but let's zoom in so we can see this here. Bzz. Oh, yeah. There we go. I think that's a better chart for you guys, like that. So if we're taking a look up there, we had a buying opportunity outside the Bollinger Band. I'm going to call this June 13th, June 14th. That was just last week. And as you can see, it's done a little bit of a rally back up to the medium of the Bollinger Band. I would say this is going to be I would say 260. We could possibly hit that today, maybe even tomorrow. And then I think we're going to get a reversal. As you can see, it still pierces through and tries to touch the other side of the Bollinger Band. But I would say this is a weak market, and I don't know if we're going to do that. So I would say definitely that is a good resistance level right there. So if you're swing trading, I would say up at 260. I might consider getting out. But look at this strength. Okay. It is definitely moving to the upside. Look at that. Higher highs, higher lows. Higher highs, lower lows. Higher lows. That's what I meant to say. And then same thing here. We just, I don't know if you can see that, just a smidgen of green, and then that means the buyers are getting in control. So that's barely, but these lines here, the K lines, are still down here. So it's not that strong. So I think it's really gonna crest out. And as these candles get smaller and smaller, that will confirm that we're heading towards a curl. But right now, man, in hammer down, that'll be a hammer up. Man, the market is deciding where the peak is. So I would say be careful around here. Like I said, 260 is that medium. As you can see, it's bounced off of that a couple of times here. So it bounced and pierced up, it bounced down. So I would say this is a reliable kind of line to look at. 260 will have some kind of resistance right here. All right, with that said, we are going to go to what is going to move or help it pierce that line if we are looking to recover. We are looking at July 25th is a key date. That is next month. You can see that on my head right here. Let's just move my head over there. They reported 219 last time. They gave us 222. Good upside. Now they're going to give us 231. Ooh, are they going to give that? Are they going to provide that for us? They have in the past given that number. So I think that's a pretty conservative number. So if they do really well and meet our expectations on the street, we'll be happy about that. But as for today, what is going to move the stock market here? It is 31 earnings, 51 stock splits, 6 IPOs, and 65 economic events. Out of those economic events, let's take a look at what's going to affect us today. I haven't looked at this yet. I've just been openly trading the momentum in the markets. Jobless claims, bank weekly reserves are in there. So there's a lot of U.S. And she's saying, give me a higher love. Thank you. Always sing it, girl. We got to work on her singing voice there. All right, but we got to look at energy stocks. They are doing, hopefully they get a rebound today, probably around 12 o'clock. Or, sorry, 3 o'clock Eastern time. As energy has been taking a big hit. So hopefully we get a little something with that. Joe Biden has been trying to give us a tax, in the States, trying to give us some tax benefits or tax relief. Off of that. Cold storage beef stock, so we're talking a little bit about food. Grocery might be a little affected as well. So not a lot that's going to affect Microsoft per se, maybe in jobs and hiring, but I don't think energy is going to affect them, and I don't think food's going to affect that stock. So let's go straight to the intro. Oh, let's check out news. I only got 1 minute for news. It's been falling. Will it rebound? It's outperforming, and is the sell-off going to continue? And as of today, we can see it is rebounding in a hard way. So let's take a look at the Fibonacci's. We take the lows of the past 5 days, we take the highs, which is right now, and boom, let's just lay that down. So if we zoom in here a little bit, we can see that we broke through this level of 256. And then we went straight to the upside. 258 is the highest. We're back right now at 257. We're just splitting it right now. But VWAP is coming up, and that's 255. I don't know if it's going to drop back down to VWAP. As you can see here, it is up by 1.6% for the day. I want you to see that. So this is where I'm pointing on this screen right there. Is that where it is? No, it's the next one over. Yeah, it's right there. So it's up by 4 points. All right, overtime for these monkeys. Yeah! Oh my gosh, monkeys! I didn't even give my analysis. You know, I really gotta get better at timing, right? Maybe some segments gotta get off. I gotta be quicker on some segments. Maybe I could cut that news segment. I don't think anybody cares about news. They came here for the charts. Okay, so we've had higher highs, higher lows, higher this is breaking trend right now. I have to take a look at the markets, but I feel like the markets are reversing today. They're tanking, but this is definitely broke trend. We have a high of 258. We're looking for a little consolidation, maybe even a bounce off this, break that today. So maybe I would say this is the high of day. It's already broken this lower low. It's right here, the 257. Man, it's hard to say what we'll do. There's not a lot of volume coming in here. As you see, we have lots of volume. Okay, what's the call? What is this stock? This drop down? Is it going up or going higher or lower? It's taking a little bit of a break, right? Yeah, the 255. Okay, she thinks the 255 will hold. I think it'll bounce off VWAP, the 256.
I feel like that.
So if it comes down, it'll bounce up. So bounce. Yeah, because it's bounced here, right? It's bounced. It's bounced.
So I bet it's gonna bounce again.
So bounce up. Is it gonna?
Peace out.
Is it gonna break the top? Tell me. Is it gonna break the top?